Yo, what is happening, guys? Gman out here in Hong Kong. Welcome back to Kibla Amada. I'm joined here with some special guest. The Punisher Wants It Scale sideshow figure, and then the John Bethnal Hot Toys Punisher. We're all Punished out today because today we're going through the Punisher War Machine issue 2. Last week we went through issue 1. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. But just a quick recap. In a country called Chennai, there's this rogue, genocidal, crazy general called Petrov, who's basically just fucking shit up, and they're killing women and children, just taking over the land basically. S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury has reached out to the Punisher, because if you want someone dead, you send the Punisher. And basically he gave him the War Machine suit to go deal with the issue. So issue 2 starts off in a farmland in Chennai, and there's this old farmer with some soldiers basically telling him that we're going to take your land. This old farmer's not having it. He's going to defend his land basically, and these guys are just about to ready to execute him. As they're just about to execute him, Mr. Frank Castle, the Punisher, lands in his suit. These guys don't know what the hell this thing is, but it's the War Machine suit. It looks like he's got the skull on it. It looks freaking awesome and freaking evil. He's basically questioning the guys, saying, why is this guy on his knees? They're saying that he's a traitor and they're going to kill him. And they're going to execute him basically. And then Punisher, he's still trying to get to understand his suit. He doesn't really know how to use it. So he points his gun at points the arm basically at the soldier's face, ready to shoot. But nothing's happening. Click, click, nothing. Punisher's like, damn. The guy starts laughing, so Punisher knocks his head off. He can't use the weapons, but he's in an armored suit. He punches the guy's head off. It's freaking jokes. If you have a chance, take a look. You need to look at that picture. Just punches his head off. Freaking awesome. Typical Punisher style. Anyway, these guys are shooting him up. He just destroys their guns. He doesn't know how to use the weapons yet, so he's just punching them up basically, throwing these guys around. And just doing stuff with the Punisher suit, with the War Machine suit that you wouldn't get, you know, Iron Man or War Machine doing, because they're not as raw as the Punisher. These guys are he's basically killing them just by using the flight techniques, punching them up and stuff like that. He lifts one up to the air, drops him, splat. And then he starts talking to the old man, starts finding out what why they're calling him a traitor and stuff. And he's just like, look, they're trying to take over my land, and because I didn't agree to their terms and not joining their regime, they're calling me a traitor. The old man basically was saying, you know, when the boys come back, when the boys' friends start looking for them and they don't see that they come back, they're gonna come back and look for blood. So Frank Castle says, you know what, I'll chill and wait, and we'll wait together basically. So he helps him basically dig up the graves and bury these fools that he's just killed. And he's just bonding with the old man, just trying to find out, just finding out what's going on here. They're talking, and then the old man's like, I've never seen a suit like this before. Punisher's like, yeah, but I can't get it all working properly. And then the old man's like, have you turned the safety off? And Punisher's like, nah, there's no safety on this thing. And it's like, well, all weapons have safeties. So Punisher asks the suit, do you have a safety? Suit's like, yes there is. It's like, alright, well, deactivate all the bloody safety, the safety switch. So it looks like safety's off, Punisher's good to go. He's looking to blow shit up. Basically, Punisher's gone off, and he's going to just take out a couple other bases that's been scattered around basically. He starts bonding with the old man, find out the old man is an ex-soldier himself, and the farm that he was protecting is a farm that he pretends to protect. He says he's not a good farmer, but he pretends. His wife is buried there, his children's buried there, but one thing he doesn't pretend, that he's a soldier, the old man. So there's a bit of connection there, especially because there's an old soldier. Punisher's obviously a war vet as well, so good connection. Punisher goes off trying to find this Petrov guy. He sees that there are boys, more military guys coming looking for their men in the farm. So he's going off, tells the old man, you chill, I'm going to go deal with these guys. The old man is a fighter, so he wants to go out and fight. But Punisher told him, you chill. Flying out there, Punisher comes down, approaches the soldiers and tells them, guys, you guys are trespassing you need to leave. And they're like, listen, you American shithead, you need to leave, you're trespassing here. Punisher tells them, take me to Petrov and I'll let you guys live. And the guy's like, alright, we'll take the soldier's being cocky. He's like, alright, I'll take you to Petrov. Once we kill and execute the old man, and then we'll just throw you in the gas chamber anyway. And he starts smiling. Boom! Punisher blows his head off one time, and then he just flies up, sets everyone on fire. The suit is asking Punisher, like, these guys are on fire, do you want to call safety procedures and whatnot? And basically get rid of the fire. He's like, nah, let them burn. There's a tank vehicle that just opened fire and hits Punisher directly, which causes the suit to basically needs to reboot. So at the moment he's got no weapons. So what he does is he picks up the old man's tractor. He tells the suit, you need to send Nick Fury a email that you're gonna buy this old man a tractor. And he dashes the tractor on the tank. So he's just using anything around as a weapon. Asking the suit where the reboot, how's it going with the reboot? The reboot's complete. So Punisher starts using the phasers in his arm to just basically blow holes in all the soldiers, man. I mean, again, you wouldn't see War Machine or Iron Man blowing holes into people, but Punisher don't give a fuck. The next scene is basically there's two soldiers going into the old man's house where the old man is waiting, and he's ready to go, boy. He's, like I said, he's an ex-soldier, he's old school, but he's ready to go. So he's like, yellow boys, and starts fighting them. Punisher's just dealing with all the other soldiers, rips open the tank's head, sets it all on fire inside, just kills everyone, and just blows everything up with the suit. I think he's getting used to it now. Since the safety's off, he's having fun with this shit. He flies back. The suit's telling him that there is no life sign back at the house, so he flies back to the old man. The old man's done good. He's killed the two soldiers, decapitated one of them. One of them's bloody headless. And just saying, the old man, you know, he's been shot, and he's just telling Frank that, you know, it was good to fight one last time. And the Punisher's trying to tell him, like, you're not done. He's like, nah, I'm done. My wife and child and my son has been waiting for me for a while now, so it's time for me to go see them. Kind of reminds me of Iron Man 1 when remember the movie when the Arab dude, I can't remember his name, man. He was telling Tony Stark, you know, I want this. I want to go see my family. Kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, he was just saying that he was never too good for this farm, but he loved it because of what, you know, the sentimental values of it. He was telling Punisher, you know, you should take the land. You know, you can pretend basically to love it and do something else. Punisher flies off. He's obviously looking for Petrov. The last scene is this: you got these two, looks like they're American SHIELD soldiers, the ones that betrayed SHIELD. They're talking about, they're just talking in the woods saying that, you know, Punisher's going to look for Petrov, and they're like, yeah, this is going to be fun. And then it ends. That's the end of issue 2. Issue 3 coming next week. I mean, again, I'm a big fan of these things. They're so much fun, and the Punisher just gets to the point. You know he's just going to go on a killing rampage, but it's just interesting how he uses the suit. Now he's got the guns up and running, how he's going to utilize them, and just blow shit up, man. It's amazing. Guys, if you haven't checked these out, go check it out. I'm going to go pick up issue 3, go through that. Fun Punisher comics to read. Thank you so much, guys. If you've enjoyed the content, please press like. If you want to see more, please press subscribe. There's tons of content Kibla's pushing out. Press the notification button if you want to be notified of new content. This is Gman. These are the Punishers. We're out. Peace.